Good morning, all. So this is Santosh Deva. So this time I'm going to handle database management system. So today we are going to discuss about database management system syllabus. So first, before starting actual modules, I will briefly introduce what are the contents in module one. And first, module one. So we have introduction to databases. So here we will learn characteristics of database approach, advantages of using the DBMS approach, and history of database applications. And we have conceptual data modeling using entities and relationships. So here you learn some of the entity types, entity sets, some of the basics needed for the programming part. And so for this you have to refer textbook number 1, that is now the book. Uh, then in module 2 you have relational model. So so here we learn relational model concepts and relational model constraints and relational database schemas and update operations. So it is an design level techniques. So before starting actual SQL part, so you should know some of the theory. So that is covered in relational model, and then we will move to the SQL. This is very famous structural query language. It is very widely used. So here the actual programming part will start. We will write queries, we will insert tables, we will work on real world examples. This is most important in computer science, this language. After that, in module 3 again it start with advanced queries. um, Again here we learn more complex SQL retrieval queries. So in module 2 you will learn only basics of all the commands used in SQL. But in module 3, so we will learn advanced queries, schema change statements. Okay, and also we will do some JDBC connections, and also we have some case studies. So these all are covered in module number 3. So in module 4, this is a normalization, so database design theory, and this is very important from the point of placement also. So usually it's a design level theory. So most companies expect that you learn the design very thoroughly and perfectly. So usually in the interviews of the especially technical rounds, and they will ask about these normal forms, and these normal forms based on primary keys, second and third normal forms, and Boyce Codd normal forms. So these normal forms are very important, and usually these are asked, and they will judge your knowledge based on these concepts, how well you have understood, because SQL is widely used, and they prefer students who know the design level. At the design level, if you are know how to optimize the database. So this subject is all about database management. So how you manage the data with help of the SQL language. Okay, so these things you will learn in the normalization module number 4. Okay, and if you go to the module number 5, we have transaction processing. This is again how the data is written into the database. So 2 or 3 transactions or multiple for example banking applications. So how you maintain the concurrency in that cases, with the help of examples we will learn those techniques. So this is completely uh, with the help of SQL, how you are controlling the transaction processing. That all we learn in the module number 5. And if you observe here, so we have two textbooks. One is Fundamentals of Database Systems. So authors are Ramesh El Masri and Shamakant Navte. So you have to take 7th edition. And one more book is Database Management Systems, Ramkrishnan and Geherke, 3rd edition. Okay, so these two books are very important. Most of the chapters, if you observe here, are from textbook number 1 itself. Okay, so first textbook is very important because almost everything is covered in the first chapter itself. So the first textbook itself, and second you can take for the reference purpose. Okay, in the next video we will discuss about the first module. Thank you.